Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here again, back with another Solar Showcase. Once again, we're featuring text from NGreyswandir, or Nightblade as we're going to refer to him. And right here, I'm pretty sure this is a MiG-31 he called it. And look at it, it is nice. Like, this thing flies awesome. Now, you think this is pretty cool, but just you wait. This is his whole Hawkeye army, and he has a setup that is pretty damn sweet. Like, hats off to you, Nightblade. You outdid yourself on this one, I think. This is pretty damn cool. Now, it does cause a little bit of lag, so bear with me. I farted around with the video. Tried to get her looking pleasant. So we're going to see how it works out. So as I'm kind of flying to my destination here, and as you can see, I'm right over top of her now, that, I would like to welcome you to the show. I hope you find this as awesome episode as I have. And I do want to thank you for all the awesome you guys do bring to my channel that only you guys can bring to my channel. It is appreciated and I will never stop. So as you can see, he has quite the layout here. This looks to me like a fully functioning army base. Like, look at that. Looks like we got the motor pool there, and we got, I'm thinking that's our supply vehicles. And then we got our airfield over here, full with planes and choppers, helipad, air traffic control tower, and we even got arrows to lead us in. So, that is pretty damn cool. Like, he has thought of just about everything, I think. And if he has missed something, I can't think of it. So, hats off. Maybe some defenses. But I can understand why he hasn't. It got pretty laggy for me, so I can, even with an awesome computer, which mine is not, I think you'd still get a little bit of lag with this setup. Just because there is so much going on. And he's even been, he even thought ahead, put sticks under all of them so they wouldn't roll away on us. So he's got him in the position he wants, and he's got him looking cool. So we got a fighter jet. We got the refueling truck. We got ourselves a nice little chopper. And we got the transport chopper for carrying the general from location to location with the general's jeep. Our little sidecar scout. Air traffic control tower also. We got one of our other looking Apache style attack choppers. Then we'll get on over to here. Oh, I missed one. We got a little flying drone, scouting drone. Well, we got a couple that are out and about doing their rounds. Now we got these two little fellers in here. They're all parked away just waiting for a job. We got our cargo truck, our large or tall cargo trucks. And over here we even got a little bit of a convoy going on. And they're just kind of guarding the harvester right now. He's hard at work, and we got all these little fellers just waiting to get in on some action. Then we got these little dudes out here. They're like our scouting party, our lookouts. Group of little fast movers. And now we got some more of our weaponized vehicles. We got missile trucks, we got APCs, we got tanks, we got mobile rocket launcher, missile launchers, we got the rocket launcher. We got a couple different versions of an APC style vehicle. But then all of a sudden, the general got a report from our advanced base that there was some stuff going on. So we had to go and just kind of see if we could clear out the area. And since this army is fairly new, they all need some training. So we're trying to get them all out there, see some action, so they're a little more of a hardened soldier when it comes down to crunch time. So first off, we got this guy, and look, he is loving it. You can tell by the look on his pumpkin. He's got his first kill, and he's going back home for re-ammo and any maintenance that may be required. Uh-oh, we got something closing in. Then we got this guy. I like the minigun. Really liking it. That other guy, he seems to have kind of just been holding his own back there, bugged out maybe even by now. He was afeared. Oh, with all purposes, he should have been afeared. Now this guy, he's a little braver. He wants to get into a scrap. And that minigun is just tearing him up. You can tell by the flashing red he is getting lit up. Oh, stray bullet. Now he's hitting me a little bit. It might take some damage. But I don't think he's going to take me out. Oh, there you are. Take it. As you can see, it's been quite an active battlefield. I got bits all over the place, and they're still coming. So we got number 2 here. He's got his first kill. He's satisfied. He's going back to party it up, relax a little bit before he has to go on duty again. And from there, you know, I thought, let's go take this guy out. He was a little bummed out because he didn't get to go first. He really wanted to get out there. He was all excited. But in his excitement, he might have got carried away because I think he fumbled with the triggers. Now he's having issues firing. I'm not sure what's going on, but oh, he looks angry. It's weird how their happy and angry faces are alike. Not too sure if it's his targeting computer or what it is, but the missiles just don't want to seem to fire continuously like they should. Maybe we got some faulty firing mechanisms. We're not sure, but we're trying. This little guy, we got him damaged so bad, he ain't no more of a threat anymore. Got a couple more shots in. Oh, they're going wild. Excuse me. So yeah, it must have been the tracking system. It's not catching the enemy, so it's not letting them fire. This was all just part of the story. Something is wrong with that, though. That was bugging out. I was holding spacebar the whole time there. Should have been firing way more. Okay, back to the story. We're going to park this guy back in here. He has to get fixed up. Can't have faulty firing mechanisms or tracking systems while you're out there. So we're going to pull out this guy. That last tech, he really needed the rotating turret on the back. That would have made it awesome. Unfortunately, that ain't possible in this game yet. Not this size, anyway. But now this guy, the bigger brother, the mobile rocket launcher, he is out there and he is furious that all these enemies think they're brave and big enough to come in and see they can test their mettle against these rookies. So far, we ain't having it. They're getting taken out, and we are not sparing a bullet. Or a missile. Because our missiles like to cruise to our targets. So we got a couple little kills for him. He's content, back in the hangar rearming. Now let's get out the tank. I like the looks of this one. It looks sweet. As soon as I see it, I was thinking, that looks like an Abrams. Not sure, but maybe. As you can see, she can lay down a hurt, and it's tank-on-tank warfare. Your tank is smaller than my tank. You're gonna blow up. Get him. Tracking him. Got our gunner on guard here. He's right on point. Oh, we smoked him. And he is a happy little pumpkin at that. So he got his first kill. He's going back to mark that on the chalkboard in the mess hall. You know they keep track. So far everyone's got one. One's got 2, I believe. Ah, pretty sweet, eh? Now we take a little damage here and there, but nothing too serious. The hangar's still holding up. We'll get the repair crews on it at some point, but they haven't arrived yet. So for now, we're just going to hold our own, defend our best, and we're going to see what we can do with that. But this guy, he really wants some action. And him being a mobile artillery, he's got to get into the right position. Now, one thing that I found here, my skew is taking damage. Oh, look at this guy. Sneaky poker. So, okay, I was having a hard time when it was firing back behind me. Up on the tilt there. I was getting too much range. Can't tell if I was hitting anything. But like this, I can tag this feller. Oh, I'm going to rip him apart. Oh, he's taking more shots than I was hoping, but he ain't going to do nothing. Not when he's going to it like that. He's just floundering around, not knowing, oh, lay down, have a nap. Boom! You are dealt with. Okay, let's turn our attentions back to here. Maybe this guy can get a double kill while he's out and about. Because he's shot at 2 of them and he doesn't want to leave any of them here. And he's just thinking, got it going through his little pumpkin. How far do I gotta be? My range is so far and I can't see him that good. Uh-oh, he disappeared. Is he still there? He's on the radar. Let's see if we can actually... Are we maxed out on... Draw distance is maxed out. So yeah, you get quite the range with this gun. Now, I'm just kind of guessing. Yeah, I don't think that's good. So anyway, he got 1 kill. So he's happy enough. So he's going to go park. Ooh. He's that mad. He crashed into things. Furious at that. We need longer radar. Or field of view. So now this little feller, we want to just kind of go get a handle on the situation, see what's out here. But oh geez, we ran right into this guy. So anyway, he engaged us. So we're going to try and fire back and see what we can do against him. And maybe we'll just be able to knock him down enough and soften him up for the next guy that comes out. We're not sure though, because the scouting party, they're getting restless. They want to get out here and see some action too, but, you know, the general hasn't really arrived yet, so it's kind of up to these guys. Their only order is to hold position. Defend at all costs. So far, it cost him a few blocks. He's down a wheel. He limped her home though, and he made it. So now, it's up to the next guy. Get him out there, and he's going to scout this out, hopefully a little better. We'll see what's really going on. He's a little speedier, so hopefully he won't take too much damage. He's only got very small weapons, so he's got to be really maneuverable and agile and deceptive on his intentions. So just kind of skipping around here. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can lure that other dude around to take out our smaller enemies for us. And hopefully he doesn't follow me right back to the hangar. Because after that, if he does that, wow, that could be interesting. So far our plan has worked. Our little scouting team has been quite successful. I tell you, I appreciate their bravery and their efforts. So this guy, he was just kind of coming out to see if he could pick anything up, if anything was salvageable. It's going to take a little bit of a drive around and see what he can see, but so far it just looks like total mayhem and destruction. But while he's out, they're able to rearrange things in there. Oh, not supposed to see that. Rearrange all the vehicles in there so he'll get out of the way of the next one. So for our next guy, this one, he was going to make a sneak run. But as he turned to the corner there, he saw in the distance, ah, crap, there's an enemy. If I go that way, they'll blow me up. He's got a hidden passenger in a secret compartment that is just not able to die. He is not allowed. He is vital to the war and the efforts and all that. And this is a non-acceptable mission. We have to abort, return to base. So now, we got to do some serious scouting. We're going to bring out the drone. We're going to kind of kick around here a little bit. We're going to see what we can see. And kind of see what kind of situation we really are in. Because honestly, we are getting just wave after wave of enemy, it seems like. They're coming in from every direction. All weight classes, all battle classes. It's just getting insane. We're going to have a mess here. It will look like a war. Look at the battlefield. It's just scattered with remains of everything. So far, not much of me. So that is good. My hangar took a bit of a beating. A few of my techs have, but no deaths yet. So that's alright. All our soldiers have made it home. Can't go wrong with that. But this guy, he got a little excited about being out of the hangar and flying. He had to try some tricks. Now, if he only had to realize he needed about maybe 20 more feet, he wouldn't have even crashed. So that, yeah, trying to speed things along, that's what he gets. Can't be impatient with these things. They get flipping around, you're done. There, we got him back in the hangar and he's all refueling up. Now we'll bring out the big brother. We know what's going on here a bit. We got our little Apache-style chopper out here, and we are going to lay a hurting on something. And he looks like a very good candidate to start with. He's a bit of a bigger boy, so we're gonna try our best, and we're gonna hope that we don't lure him right to our base, because that would suck. We're trying to keep him away from our base. I'm not 100% sure why I kept turning like that. I honestly thought that I'd be able to back up straight up without the turn. But I ain't. Oh no, because I ain't hitting the steering at all when I'm backing up like that most of the time. So I'm not too sure why that does that. Well, the one thing maybe is because the second fin on the back, possibly. It's on the side. And only on one side, so maybe a little bit of asymmetry was kind of the cause of it. But it is very handleable, very maneuverable. Uh-oh, we got another bigger guy back here. Or a big guy, he's not bigger, but another threat. But it seems like our plan may be working. We got him kind of away from our base. So that's a good thing. At least we got a little comfort room here where we don't have to worry about, oh no, he went 6 feet, now he's in range of our hangar. He'll take us all out. Hey! We don't want that. And I figure with this chopper, we're fast enough and we're high enough, we can get out of range of them. We can sneak back to base if we really, really have to. But we don't have to. You gotta love that. Just wipe them out. Death from above. Can't go wrong with air superiority, you know. So we're going to bring this guy back to base. He needs some tuning up, some fixing. Those repair guys, oh, they're going to have their hands full after this day. Oh, yeah, he's a little disoriented. He's not seeing very clear, so we got to get him to the doctor, too. So from there, the general, he finally got here. He's been in there talking to all the guys. He's got his report ready. And he's thinking, oh no, I got to get back to headquarters. I got to let all the higher-ups know what's going on. This is big. The enemy is coming. They are not stopping. They want this position. Or they don't want us to have this position. Because they know they've been spying on that first base. If we get this one kicked off, there is no stopping us then. We will bring peace to this alien world, and we will not settle for nothing less. There, we'll get this guy all locked in here already. Take off, Sonny. We gotta get back to base. Aye, aye, Commander. Or that's a sailor, isn't it? Yes, sir. There. He's new. He doesn't quite know. Oh, we're dodging fire. Go, go, go. What the heck? Oh, they got us in the tail. Oh, we didn't lose any vital parts yet, but I think we're leaking fluids. Oh no, we're going to have to limp back. We're not going to be able to take our long way around. We're going to have to really conserve. It might be fuel we're leaking. But he made it. He got out of there. But now we got to see what the heck happened. We kind of lost contact, so we might have lost radar, or radio. So we're gonna take a little quick. Oh no! Get up, man! Get up! We're gonna take a quick look around here. We're just gonna make sure he hasn't crashed anywhere. Oh, that's a big boy. We're gonna have to be careful there. We'll go the sneaky route. He follows us in there. He'll get stuck at least for a second. So far it looks pretty good. I don't see him on the radar. I don't see him crashed out anywhere. No enemies are swarming him. He must have made it to the base. Right on. But with all these enemies, you know, we had a jet in the area, and he had to come in and land for fuel up. Well, now he is eager to help us out, and he wants to lay some waste to these guys. He's gonna try and even the odds for us. There's just too many enemies for our ground units. And since the first group has already been kind of out there and their vehicles are getting fixed or a little beat up, there's a couple with minor injuries. They just can't come back out yet. They're still in sick bay and then maintenance and cart and motor pool. And that hangar is a busy place, I tell you. Just bustling with activity. So this jet here, he's going to put in some work for us, and he is going to get rid of some of these guys just to take the pressure off us while the maintenance is happening and the healing is happening. And we'll give that general a good chance to get back to base, get us some updated orders, or maybe even some reinforcements. It's hard to say how it'll all go. Only the higher-ups know what they're going to do, and that scares us. Because us new guys, the rookies, the grunts, the guys that are in the dirt shooting at stuff and taking shots, we're the ones that got to implement these plans, and sometimes their plans aren't worth implementing. But so far, standing orders are hold position, lose it at no cost. So with that other jet out of fuel there, he come in for some fueling and some rearmoring or re-ammoing. Needed an ammunition dump. We haven't got her built yet, so he's going to take a little bit. Gonna get him refueled. We'll send him back to the home base, and then he can get rearmed. But this little feller, he showed up just in the nick of time. Get out there, kind of keep the heat on these guys. We don't want to let the pressure up at all, or they might just start swarming in on the hangar. Trying to keep them at bay out there as far as we can. And oh, it's a battle, but we're gaining ground. It may not be as an exciting fight as most jet fights, but hey, this one, it's gonna work. It's all about the numbers. We gotta reduce theirs while ours may increase. If only the general would send us reinforcements. We need about 6 more jets in the air, maybe 3 choppers, 75 tanks, a couple Humvees, you know, and a whole lot of foot soldiers. But that's only something that can get here if the time is given. Oh, no, no, no. Touchdown, touchdown, get out, get out. Oh, we barely made that, but we're back in the air, and that little sucker, he's angry. He's firing into the air aimlessly, just trying to get a lucky shot and bring us down, but it is not going to happen now. But we are running out of fuel. This little plane she put in a hurting for us, but now it's hurting itself. We got to get her back home so we can save this one, and it can maybe have another run later. We don't want to lose the plane. Losing a wheel and some fuel's fine. So it's been getting pretty tense. Let's see if we can get him fueled up, and then we'll get him back in for maintenance. He might just have to go back to the other bit. Where'd he go? He must have had just enough fuel. He thought he could make her back. He went back to home base, I'm guessing. Well, that's the most action the fuel truck has seen so far. But nicely designed. He could refuel, I think, just about anything with that many tanks on him. But now, you know, we've had a hell of an attack here, and the story is continuing. They just keep coming. So we're going to send this guy out. He's about our heaviest hitter right now on the ground. And we're going to let him put in some work. Oh, look at that. Just wowed him. Hit him so hard, almost flipped him over. Oh, I gotta love it. Take that, you evildoer. Evildoers are anyone who do not believe in what we are fighting for. Hammy. Is that Hammy? It's Hammy. Turn you into a sandwich. Hammy sandwich. Haha. Look at that, tastes bad and be hard to chew. So as you can see, we're not sparing nobody. Size no matter what. We're gonna give them a go because we gotta clear this area out. The general comes back and sees us slacking off or lost the position. Oh, jeepers, we never know what that crazy set fella are gonna do. You've seen how he travels, right? He could be in the chopper, but no, he likes that Jeep so much, he'd rather be out open air, underneath the chopper getting towed around. I give him props for being a brave so-and-so. Oh no, they got us. Oh, back to base, back to base. Oh, we might have our first casualty. Oh, he's making it, I think. He'll be alright. Get in there. Oh, get him into sick bay. Pull the shrapnel out of his arse. He's got a weird wound there. It's like he has 3 butt cracks. Oh, they finally got our hangar. Those bastards. But luckily there was a tank in the area and he rushed in to help us out. Even though we lost the hangar, we can still keep the position. As long as we can keep these enemies at bay, we can rebuild, and we will do better if we can. That might be another video, though. But yeah, that guy, he just doesn't know what to do. He thought he was going to come in for an easy kill in a hangar, and oh, he got overwhelmed by the awesomeness of this little tank. It's actually not a little tank, it's a fair-sized tank. But now he is angry. The general has released new updated orders saying if it's in the area, if it's red, it must be dead. So that's what these guys are doing. They're motivated for destruction, and they are after it. Now, we don't have shields in use, but we got heart, we got the will, and we will persevere. Look at that, just eating away at those batteries. He ain't going to survive long. I am really liking the cannon. It's putting in some work. Oh, beauty. Your megatons are nothing. They're not even shooting for some reason. He's that scared. Couldn't even pull the trigger. I think we're going to leave that big guy up there. He's not in the salt flats. Salt flats is our our main concern within a certain radius. Oh, look at that. He just drops in. So we got the jet back. He come back. He's all refueled, re-ammoed, ready to scrap. So as he's kind of just flying around cleaning up these bad guys, you know, I'd like to thank you once again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the war, because it's always going to be on, and we're going to win no matter what it takes. And if you happen to like it, throw the blue thumb up in the air under this video. Throw some comments down. Even if you're just saying hello, it'd be great to hear from you. And you know, once again, the Saturday Showcase could be featuring you next. Just find my link down below. And on top of that, there's also the PayPal.me link down there in the description if you'd like to make a small donation. Look at that, that looks cool. I'll put your name into a draw for your very own 3D printed tech. You could be the winner. You never know. $2 could just win you a $40 prize. But the more support, the bigger the prize can be. So who knows how far this can go. So we got him back to base. We pretty much got rid of all the enemies. Now the general, he's got to go to the next spot, talk to the higher ups, and relay all the reports. So until next time, everybody, keep being the awesome and keep having a good one. Bye.